So I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't really have a favorite speech, and I don't think I currently do, mostly because I don't really listen to speeches in my free time. But as I was looking through speeches to submit this assignment, I ran across a different valedictorian speech, and this one kind of popped into my head again. I haven't heard this speech probably in months. I watched it through and then I completely forgot about it. But it was one that I watched and it stuck out to me. So for the sake of this assignment, we'll call it my favorite. I think there's a lot of things that resonated with me when I was watching this speech. And if we're going to talk first nonverbal, I didn't really notice it when I was watching it, to be honest. I didn't look into his nonverbal, the nonverbal side of the speech too much. But looking back at it now that we're actually in a communications class and I am focusing on that, I'm noticing he doesn't do a ton of like big movements like walking around the stage or throwing his arms around, but you can see kind of the way that he's posed. He moves his arms around to emphasize what he's speaking about, or kind of the way that he'll lean on the podium. He leans on the podium, and you like he owns this speech. He knows that he worked hard for it, and he's come to this moment. But at the same time, despite being in a place of like I'm owning this podium, I'm speaking, I'm given my time for the hard work that I put in. At the same time, he's kind of just like, but I wasn't worth it. So it's almost like this internal contradiction of, yeah, I own this, but I didn't even really want it that bad in the end. And I think that is what made this my favorite speech. Is he's admitting that he's had so much hard work to get where he has, and he's put in so much, and he's given up, and he's gotten successful in the end, but he's emphasizing all the other important things that kind of come into play at life. And I think he does a great balance of being funny, serious, and then giving a very strong overall message to keep life balanced while also being confident in his nonverbal language. He doesn't come off as like super remorseful. It's not like a sad speech. It's more of like, hey, I have the confidence to stand here and be like, I worked for this, but it wasn't absolutely everything I thought it would be, and I thought that was a really cool message.